Good evening. Today we will learn how to make reliability tests alpha Cronbach in Python. Easy, very easy to learn. Let's start coding. First of all, let's import our required libraries from Python, such as pandas, cpystats, numpy, matplotlib, and bringing to our file. So our file is saved in a project folder. Our data is in Excel file called digital. Actually, it's a measurement. This data is a measurement to see the acceptance of ID is interactive displays. These displays you can see in showrooms, in digital showrooms, that you interact with these displays. You make customize for your car in the car showrooms, change the color, change the alloy wheel options, blah 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 blah. So we want to measure how our respondent react with this ID, and we will want to know the acceptance of ID sufficient ID displays from point of sufficientness, easiness, and enjoyment. So we take the ID sufficient, ID interactive, easy, and joy, and do it now to compose an expression that that is making up from these three variables. We have to make the test on these three variables with reliability tests alpha Cronbach, and if the test is more than 0.7, then we will consider the new expression, which is, we will call it, for example, interactive display acceptance. To replace dealing with three variables, we will deal with this variable. So let us now read our file. Now this is our file. We read it, the Excel file, digital. Then let us say we want to make the data frames, our data frames. Here the data frames, this is the column. First column is called easy, second column is called soft, third column is called joy, and this will take from this file, from this file, from this file. Let us now print to see. As you can see here, we have now three columns, and we have now from 0 to 112. This, our size of samples is 113 rows. After we made our data frame, let us make another data frame. So we call it, for example, df2, that contains the new expression that will replace the three variables. Now you can say data frame here, and we will take here, we'll say ID acceptance, ID accept. Okay, and we will make this data frame is empty. Now we will fill it. Okay, and now we have two data frames. Let us join it together. So we will make frames df1 and df2, the two data frames together. Now from pandas, now we will make the joining. Panda from bd, concatenate the frames. Now we have two data together. Let us see. Okay. If you want, we can see now. If we say here, let's say that I need to print the new data. You can see here the ID acceptance is now empty, none. No. Okay. Since now we need to fill this column with the average of the three variables. So let's take the for I in range, the length of file, the data frame, which is 113. So I will take values from 0 to 112. So okay, let's say now this data frame, I need what we call it ID what accept. We have to match the same letters in these variables. Okay, and here say it's I, to start from beginning till the end of the file. This will be like that. df, we will see one with index location for the, if we are speaking on the for the first value of I, it will be 0. So this is the first row and first column plus the first row, second column, the third row, and the third column. Then multiply, divide it on 3. Okay. Let us see now that our data frame shape and values. You can see here. You see here. Now, as a value, we replace the three values now of the three variables. Now let us make our tests. If we can really consider this expression as a replacement for these three variables, we will go for the Cronbach alpha. Okay, Cronbach alpha. Here we need, see, data, you can see here, data, we need data equal to df, right? Okay, so let us see here. Let me call this one is A, and I will make print for A. We will see now that alpha Cronbach is 89, 0.89. So we can consider this expression as replacement for these three variables. And for example, let's say we want to make one sample t-test. So we will go for the stats t-test, one sample. Where is one sample? sorry, this is I. One sample, t-test one sample, and take A is equal to list of df. We will take only now the column of the expression, the new expression we make it. This is id accept, right? We will take only this one, we will not take three columns or three variables. Okay, and we need to have the pop here, the pop mean. Since our file is a Likert scale of 5, so we will consider the pop mean here is 3. This is in the middle, the neutral value. So okay, we will make it like this. Let me check here. Okay, one sample t-test, then we make list, then we will close it here, then we say pop mean it's 3. Okay, so let me check. Okay, I guess there's something here. Let me check the one sample t-test A equal list df. Okay, that's one is right. Then we put pop mean. Okay, it shouldn't be like this. Sorry, we have to make print. We have to make, I think, print to see the values here. Let me delete this one. Pop mean here. Okay, let me now delete and to see it clearly. You can see now the t statistic is 16.1. The b value is less than our confidence level by 0.05. This is the confidence level. So as you can see, 6.333 by e minus 31. As you see here, the degree of freedom is 112 because our sample size is 113. So the degree of freedom is -1, will be 112. So as you can see here that we have a trend, positive trend in this with this sample, that we can reject the null hypothesis, and we can see that okay, we have the tendency to accept the interactive display. I hope now you can have a good idea now how to make the Cronbach reliability tests in Python with few lines only. Thank you a lot. And even my friends, we see how can we as you can know now from SPSS, how can you compute your variables, and we did it here in Python in very easy way. Thank you all for watching me. I hope I gave a useful information. Thank you a lot.